Thank you, Anna, for introducing me. And I'm very glad to be here today to speak, to share some insight. I know today is the time to short. I will just represent and show up how you can use the notebook LML and Gen agent space. This is uh, this is Google Cloud, one of AI application, or you can consider it a platform, basically. Uh, how What is the notebook MLL actually? We are already familiar about Gemini AI, Gemini's, and we work with Gemini and we generated image with Gemini. Every day is something we are using. Either we are an expert user or novice user. That is almost we are familiar with the Gemini. So what is the notebook MLL actually? This is the application developed by Google Cloud that works through the Gemini generative AI's model, foundation model. We can use the Gemini, but why we need the notebook MLL actually? Notebook MLLs give you the access your own document. I mean, you can interact with your own document, your personal document, your company's file directly through the Notebook MLL. And Notebook LML platform will interact with the Gemini, and behind the scene, it will work the LLM large language model. You can consider the Vertex AI and other uh, AI foundation model. What they actually done, as an example, you work in the big company or either a small company, you have a lot of information that you need to internally use. But you have this information, but a lot of information, it is very complex for you to sometimes find the exact information for your tasks. Lack of accessibility, lack of availability, or complex or contacting stuff to stuff, it is time consuming. So here is the notebook MLL. You can integrate it or connect it with this notebook with all of your document. Suppose your PDF document, your video files, your presentation file, anything, even your software, your internal application, database application. You can connect with this, and after that you can search. You can ask Gemini, summarize this content for me, or find out this important point for me, activity will bring for you. This is the notebook MLL. Notebook MLL have a two level of blood version. One is the free version, simple that called the notebook MLL. Another one, notebook MLL Enterprise. Actually, notebook MLL, you can use the free who have the Google Cloud, sorry, Gmail account. You can access it, but there is a limited of something, advanced feature or security preference. But when you use it, enterprise level of notebook, then you can access the robust security and compliance and governance platforms from the Google Cloud. That I said, is the you can interact with a different source of information that you can rely on this document instead of the Google search or direct to Gemini. Because when you work with the Gemini, it will give you the response to collect all of this from the collect data from the internet, and they will retrieve. But when you use the notebook MLL and connecting with the personal information, personal document, it will give you the response from your specific document. So it is very reliable, and you can rely on it, and it is the trusted thing. So this is the notebook MLL. That I told you. The notebook MLL can connect with the different type of document, image, audio, and YouTube, videos, and everything, even the slide. And whatever the response, you can convert into as the postcard as the audio file, and you can even the audio postcard file you can summarize from inside from this audio file. So it is the very different opportunity. It is very tailored, customized, personalized, customized solution for you. What the future Notebook ML Enterprise have? It is a centralized knowledge, single trusted reference to topics project from your selected source, targeted chart, AI and QA strictly confined to notebook information, one-click content, generate, divert, artifact, fact, timeline, it is directly from your source. Interactive audio, transform notebook content into the podcast that I explained to you before. Content synthesize, quickly synthesize the insights, summarize, and draft the new content. Data control, your data remained under access control and is not used for external model. Focus, create the relevant knowledge from a specific user provided source. It is not only important for the company, it also, if you are a single user or a normal Google Gmail user, you can experiment with the free as a notebook MLL from the notebook MLL. Suppose you try to get any public service website to get some specific information, but you don't know uh, too many information over there, but you are not finding the exact information. You just connect this website with the notebook MLL, and notebook MLL will find out your importance points for you, insight for you, and you will get this benefit like this way. This is just a single one example. So when it was work for the enterprise level company and company staff, team member to member, colleague to colleague, and department to department, they can correspondence and access, share the information very easily, and they can get very quick response than others way. So what is the agent space? Now I am talking about the agent space. Everyone, we are familiar with the content sharing, but there is the different. Different is it is very customized and personalized tailored content you can access. But there is another question: where is from you will access the content? From the individual source. It should be the inside of your company or your department, or inside outside of your company or your personal areas. So how you can access it? I talk about before the Gemini, I talk about the notebook ML. So why the agent space here? Because agent space will give you the more robust access platform with it more advanced feature, better than the notebook ML. Actually, notebook ML enterprise edition was embedded inside the agent space. It is the one is the platform that can combine your AI application with multiple agents together, build up the relation one agent to another agent. Okay, and each agent can connect with a different type of the data source. It is not only agent space F can build a robust relation with each agent to another, even including your data source. And one data source to another data source, they can build the relation for you without any writing any code. You just use the UI. That's it. I will show you actually how it is worked. Actually, you already know the what is the identity space that I present in the internet source that I talked before. You can build something solution, specialized, customized, tailored search engine for you that will work for your own environment. On environment, that means whatever your company is working, either your own department or overall company, which is the interacts with different type of branch, different type of department. Okay, all can access this here, their information together. Suppose as an example, someone is working you are working in the hospital. The hospital have a different type of unit, different type of, but you need some information that you can't find out in the properly. Either you need to contact with your colleague who can give you this kind of information. So if you connect it with this agent space solution, that you can access it directly without interacting with anyone. Even the company procedure, company privacy policy, company user manual, company's working procedure, different of the rules, regulation, and staff trainings, lot of activities, even different type of the operational activities you can do. Suppose today you want to book the holiday for one holiday session for all of these stuffs. But you want to change the instantly. Suppose you change the holiday session uh, books through the Google Cloud, Calendar. You can do it. Either you can correspondence with the sales agent or about the booking or refund. You can do it. It is all of can you can do the private network or internal networks that called the internet source. Here is the agent space overview, actually, administrator and user, how it is work. You've seen that was Google data source and third-party data source. Send data to the agent space app. Agent space app were connect with the data stores, and data store were connect with the agent assistant. Okay, agent assistant can give you a different type of the result. Search and answer, citation, summarization, generation, agentic workflow, action, and app analytics. Whatever. You have the one application. This application is just not only just for use, you need to monitoring as well. Okay, I think Space have this capability as well. You can develop any agent. After that, you can overall you can monitor it, how it was performing. You can find out is all of these log data and log histories, activities, details. After that, you can analyze it through with BigQueries or Google Cloud, different type of platform or application that helpful for monitoring and observability. Here is the main concept actually agent space. Agent space was data source, data source that is the either Google Cloud solution or any third-party solution. Suppose Google Drive, suppose Google Calendar, suppose third-party CRM software, or Google Cloud, Cloud SQL, or other database platform, LODD, whatever the platform, you can connect with these things. Apps. This is the main first level of things. You can create the app into the Azure space first. After that, you can connect with data source. There's data source. When you connect with application with a data source, inside these things, it will work with apps assistant at action. Apps will, I mentioned it, it will build a relation to your multiple agent, including your data source, and assist will help you to summarize the activities, analyze the content, and give you the insightful response for you. And action will do. Suppose if you have any function that can be triggered up to do some specific task, suppose the booking order or travel booking or change the calendar event date or send any email, this kind of action you can include it here. You already know that things I explain you the as it is space. There is the main things is the application app as it is space app, data source, assistant, and action. And third, that's you can labels you can say it, the agent and analytics that I mentioned you earlier. After you made the agent space app, you can see that actually how it is work. You can monitoring it, performance and it activities, all of them into the cloud observability platform and cloud monitoring platforms. You can do, and agent space have a own monitoring area that you can see all of these activities from there. Actually, what the key focus there, unified enterprise service. It is actually the connecting to and indexing the data from various internal and third-party application, Google Drive, SharePoint, Jira, Shareforce, Confluence, etc. It's provides the single permission over search interface. This helps the break down the information silo. AI assistant and generative answer. It provides the conversation assistant and generated grounded answer based on your organization and internal data, leveraging the Google large language model like Gemini, no code agent, and built-in trust and governance that I already explained you. That means this is just totally customizable solution for you that can run your organization internally. You can connect all of this your data source inside or third party or own your customized built solution or any third party solution. It will, can be integrated with the workspace that I mentioned, target audience. It is the primary, the business user, a knowledge worker, and the IT administrator who want to empower their organization with efficient information access and AI-powered assistants without require extensive code or deep ML expertise. It focuses on solving the find information faster problem with an enterprise. I want to say one word here. Actually, the made any AI application is a little bit complex. You needed a ML engineer, data scientist, a lot of things you need to do. But if you are a small, medium company or big company, whoever you are, okay, you just follow the identity space. You connect with your data source, okay, and develop your own AI agent for you. It is so simple. It is so simple. You don't need to be any coding experience or something like that. As an example, you have 100 or 200 email user email account, okay, and there is a lot of information into the Google Drive, okay. It is very complex to interact with all of these email and Google Drive's document to get some information there. You just upload all of document, connect with the Identity Space app, and you can search like the Gemini, you can search and find out your whatever information you need and what you want to do. If you want to change the event date, you can change it. Okay, if you want to create any task, you can create it, or it will be done automatically. I will show you into this demo as well. Actually, who use this as it space? Google already use this as it space. They have the pre-built agent. Google agent includes the several pre-built agents designed to the assist user with the various tasks. Three the notable data research, deep research agent. This is the Google built agent is designed to conduct in-depth research. It's created the comprehensive report by reasoning, planning, and performing the hundreds of searches across both public and web and access control enterprise data. Idea generation agent and NotebookLM as well. It is also directly embedded with the Azet space. That means Azet space can connect with notebook. You can connect the resource, different type of data source, and there is a limited access capability. Okay, but as an inspector, you can create the multiple agent. Okay, we connect with multiple application, connect with multiple data source, and you can cross point this and cross relation. Okay, all of things you can work together in a one platforms. As it is also support the A2A protocol, as it support also the SL2 protocol, uh, where the key function and featured function there. It is image source and unified multimedia source, text-based voice source, and video source, custom agent training, pre-built agent and pre-agent library. There is a security and privacy compliance, data encryption, access control, compliance and certification, and notebook ML interface integration there as well. Here is the main core things, how it is work basically. I, it was no code and it was secure and search. Main concept is like Gemini, you can search anything from the Google asks any question, they will summarize for you and bring you the answer. If you go to the Google search, it is also the search engine, but as it is also something the search engine, but better than more, it will secretly search and give you the very reliable information for you. Only for the you share document, you share the document that you have already shared and connected with your app, not it outside. If you give it the outside of this permission, then it will search outside of your resource that was not connected with you. That's called the grounding search. You already familiar who is working with a RAG application or grounding search. You already know how we rely on our data or response on the grounding search or reduce the hallucination about our data, overcome the any confusion or misunderstanding or any misinformations and what the information we can ethically or responsibly we want to prevent it. Okay, everything we can control this from here. Here is a, I made something on the demo. You can see how building the agent of the designer, how you can design an agent in agent space. I will go through, due to it is the time is too short, so I will just skip the, show you the main hints points to you. If you start the AI application, first of all, you will see this screen, and you first approve the diagnostic data's permission and activate the API. You can go this interface. This is the AI application console. The first left side of the menu, you can see the apps. You just create the app. You go to the app section and create an app, give the name and your location. That's it. It's so simple. After that, what you need to do, you need to connect the data store. There is a two way. First of all, you can create the first AI app here, then you can connect with the data source. Otherwise, you can create the first data stores. After that, you can create the app. It is the process is the same. And the monitoring that I explained you, there is the monitoring section. You can see your the app performance, how it is work, and what the activities you can track from there, and settings. You can control the global setting to the app. As example, you can see I'm you if you want to your app will configure in the Google Cloud uh, identity. You can enable from there. You just click on this edit button and enable the third party uh, or Google Cloud identity or third party identity from here. I totally skip these things because of there is a very time consuming. So I'm trying to focus the main point and give you the idea actually how it is work. You can create the data store from here, and you can monitoring here that I show you. Here you can see there is the when I go to the data store, you can see the what kind of data store you want to make. There is a different type of data store and data source here. If you want to connect your app, should be connect with any website, in the public website, you can go through the website content. If you want to connect with the BigQuery, you just go through with the BigQuery data source. If your information have a, into the Google Cloud storage, you can choose the Google Cloud storage or any custom connector. This is the custom connector. Custom connector, if you want to retrieve any data from the third party solution, or then you can build it, connect it with this custom connector. Custom connector. This is the connector is the that the relation will build with your own application to the third party application that will build the relation to retrieve data, to share the data. Okay, it is a totally custom solution for you. Even here is others, the others in data type you will see data source, you will say the big tables and spanner, file store, LODB that I mentioned you before. The media source and health related data. There is a data source in totally separate unique data source there. Everything based on your user requirement, actually, your use case. Here is the conversational agent. If you want to integrate your AI application with the conversational agent, you can create the conversational agent here as well. Now I give you some explanation. I show you actually different type of data source for you. It is depend on which use case you have. If you are building any content retrieval from the public website, you choose just the website. If you went to the connect in any database, that you can go through it, the database section, either BigQuery, LDB, SM. If you want to build a recommendation solution agent for you, then there is option different type. Application have a different type, data source have a different type. Data source, if you use case is the health, then there is a health uh, data source integration connector differently. As like this app, you have a different type of app, media search, as it is space, custom search, or different type of e-commerce recommendation, booking recommendation. Okay, uh, here, here you can see there is a all type of recommendation you can see the what type of application, what type of your user case you can choose based on your user case here. I'm I'm ready to create the one app here that you can see. I put the name here and give it the company name. Okay, choose the location of this data. That's it. It will create my app. After that, I will connect. Look, after create the app, that automatically give you the data source list, data store list. If you create a data store before the app, then you already will find out your existing data store list here. If you create the app first and then later you create the data store, you just go through the data store. There is nothing any big complex interface over there. Just give the data store name and set the location, connect it, create it. App same. Data store is the same, but you should know what type of use case you have. If it was the media search, if it was the recommendation solution, you need to choose based on your data store type and application type, because as it is faces the predefined the app behavior, the what kind of interface or what kind of feature he will bring based on your use case. So it is very important when you create the app through the agent space, you need to define which type of app you are using. Okay, which type of data resource you want to use. Okay, if it was a medical recommendation or any custom, you need to check it and go through with it. It was created. I was connected with the Google Drives. Okay, after that, after connecting, sorry, create the application and connect with the data source, it will take it five to 6 minutes. Then you can see your application was created and data source was connected. Then you can check the integration. This is the integration. We will find out here actually how you can access your app. Your web app URL will automatically generated here. And also there is, you can see the link of your web app. You can access your app through this URL. Also, if you want to embed it, your app into your custom platform, you can call through the API, or instantly you can check this app app or API agent through your cloud sale terminal. You can do it from here. Here is this agent space uh, chat console console. You can now start your data that I connected with the Google Drive from typing here, asking some instruction and giving some order, and you will just give you the response based on my instruction. The primary is the Gemini. This is look like the Gemini's interface, but you can customize it itself. You can change the logo and themes through the configuration or this configuration. Okay, there is, you can even, you can check the different type of global setting, how your this agent will behavior and what kind of activities she will do and what kind of information you want to ban. Everything you can set from this configuration, as well as you can instantly check here through the desktop version and mobile version. You can see the service search preview option there. You can, by clicking, you can do these things. This is my development agent here. Also, sorry, you can call it as a AI application, because in this application I will add another agent. You can call it, create the agent from here. To click the left side menu, you can see there is the agent icon. You can just click the agent and you will get the new agent interface. You just give the name and set your specific instruction and goal that you already familiar actually. When you build any agent, you need to define main three things about the actual specific name. You will define goals. You need to define the goal or roles actually. What kind of agent, what he will done, what he will do, what type of responsibility this agent will take, and what kind of activity he will do. You can define this here. This is very important rule to overall this agent response. We will control here. After that, you will set the instruction here about your agent activities and responsibility. That's simple. That's done. After that, you can do. I create one agent called like the outline brainstormer. Okay, then you can search. Even uh, you can control the theme as well. You can redesign your logo here, change the logo. You will see, notice the Google Athletic space. You can, sorry, you can change this space as well, logo as well, and color themes and everything. That's been your personalized view. You see, I asked some question and it was response to me like Gemini. It was Gemini is the king. And every AI application, it's main role played by Gemini for front and customer facing side. I show you the here how you can change the logo as well. Every single agent, you just click here and you will get the right side three dot context menu, and you will find out here the appearance, and you will still notice and the logo changes and theme changes and everything here. Even you can change your system instruction and prompt and everything over there. Let us say another things that I told you about the configuration. You know, the every single application have some common interface. Suppose uh, I told you before, if you build up any solution, you need to collect some historical data, user event, or different type of historical information. Otherwise, it was the auto suggestion, auto recommendation. You can control from this configuration. There you can see the auto compilate, search UI, control, assist, knowledge graph, feature management. All of things is still here. Every single thing is just here on and off. You just go through it. It is each of the section and read the instruction. Okay, then you will understand properly actually which kind of um, setting this one and to how it will behave and what type of option you are enabling. If it is really so simple. It is not too hard or in-depth knowledge you need about it. Here is the control. Here is a, you can, if you know the every agent when you cross point this. There's a sometimes you have the customs rules need to be applied. Suppose you are chatting now, you want to ask someone, can you book something, book for any ticket or any hotel reservation or change the create the event. This called the customs flow. You can create this control and set the customs rules here that will be automatically triggered with your data source and application. Here is another example that I explain you, going to explain you. Suppose the travel business travel request. You want to book something. You want to travel or go to the holiday. You want to access some information. So you pass the some date. This is the example I took from the Google Cloud as a default example to explanation of actually how this as it work. Actually, this as it is work. So this is the as it is space application that will connect with the cloud function with the as it is space app, as well as it will connect with the BigQuery. Okay, the one three connection is there. First of all, it was connect with the Open API tool, and it was will be connect with the Cloud Run function as well as the BigQuery. That's meant when the employee businessman asks any booking request, this booking request will utilize by cloud function to save into the BigQuery, and any data retrieved from the BigQuery that will go through this cloud run function. And travel business API, sorry, information will connect it through the Open API because this is the third party tool that will retrieve the business travel information from there. Here is the in details more how this use case will works. Basically, user will query that will go to the agent assist, and then user will query and it will go to the conversational chat agent, and conversational agent have the tools, and tools will connect it with the cloud function to write it, the request information into the BigQuery. Now I can give you the summaries of the details. Conversational agent, this is the different platform. AI application space agent is the different platform. You can connect with the different source, but you will now see you also can connect with the conversational agent. This is the Google platform, the another platform. You can develop to the very robust conversational AI agent over there. You can take any booking order, you can take sell any product, whatever you want to do. All of these customer function and everything. That means it is expanded in a in depth. When your conversational agent connected with the space agent, that will give you the more advanced level of the capabilities here. That is I mentioned here. The first of all, it will connect with the conversational agent, and conversational agent will be tool. That means the action, the something custom function that will interact with the third party tools or your any custom function. And cloud run function will communicate with the conversational agent plus BigQuery. They will interact with each other. And AI application.
Dear Mohammed, I think we continue next time because it's time and we need
Okay.
to follow
I have
strict
another demo.
agenda.
I will show you the next time. Yeah, I know it is a very time short, so I try to
Yes.
go fast. Uh, so thank you. I hope I try to represent something in front of you so that they can build some AI agent through the ready-made product or user uh, predefined user interface tool. There is no code for building a multi-agent system into the Google Cloud platform. And already I think they will familiarize how AI as it explains with interact with third-party solution, any marketplace solution, okay, through own document through the asset space. Thank you for your time, and it is such an outstanding event that we can share some knowledge each other. Thank you for everything.
And thank you. This applause from Ahlen. A lot applause. Thank you for your talk. And this session was recorded. So